So why are we stuck in this antiquated system of learning? And why is today the right time to rethink it? Technology. New technologies are making things possible that as educators we only dreamed of before. The computational power and ability of today's devices is unprecedented and getting more exciting each day. The programs that they can use seem like magic. Two areas specifically that allow Leonardo to do such an amazing job are the rise of artificial intelligence and the improvements made in modal observation. Let's talk about what these are and how they change the game, starting with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a very broad term, and it covers several kinds of technology. What we're discussing today is a type that we see a lot out there in the real world, large language models. Programs like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or Microsoft's Copilot. The second is generative artwork, such as those created by Midjourney, DALL-E, and others. So think of large language models like language experts. They're sophisticated programs designed to understand, interpret, and generate human-like text. They work by analyzing vast amounts of textual data, patterns, and the nuances of language. This advanced AI can then apply this knowledge to create content, generate responses, or offer insights based on the input it receives. So how does that help us? Well, these models allow us to quickly analyze the performance of the child and generate new learning content and pathways for each of them in real time. Leonardo can track their progress in the session and over the long term to unearth hidden strengths and weaknesses from which to build. For instance, when a child reads on Leonardo, Leonardo can understand their performance by analyzing how well they read and then write the next page of text precisely for the reader's current ability. So just as LLMs are language experts, think of generative art AIs as visual experts. But instead of text, they've been trained on images, and they can use that training to create any image we ask for on the fly. Gone are the days of static illustrations. We now have the ability to generate artwork specific for each child and each session. When we combine these technologies, we have the ability to do something fantastic. We can further personalize the content for each child by including other things that their caretakers have told us about them, such as their name or their environment. We can include their pets, real or imagined, their friends, along with their parents' wishes for their overall learning environment. But artificial intelligence is only half of the story. When we add multimodal observation into the mix, it gets even more magical. You see, AI tech is only responding. To create a genuinely one-on-one experience, Leonardo must have a situational awareness of what is going on with the child in the moment. Leonardo needs to pay attention to the child's engagement and performance to prescribe the appropriate level of content to move to next. And to achieve this, Leonardo needs to see the child, listen to the child, and pay attention to where they're interacting with the stories through active touches. Now, these could be touches just for fun, or they could be requests for assistance. Breaking all that down, we'll start off with the visuals. Leonardo pays attention to where the child is looking. Are they looking at the screen? Are they looking at the image or the text? And if they're looking at the image and verbalizing the text, well, then they may have memorized the text, so we need to find another way to get them decoding. If they're looking at the text, which word are they looking at? How long are they looking at it? How many times have they gone back and looked at that particular word? And how quickly are they navigating the text overall? If we move on to audio, Leonardo is listening to the child, analyzing their performance at a phonemic level, and matching that data to their gaze patterns and to their touches to gain powerful insights into their performance. This is how Leonardo knows to move the child ahead, stay at this level, or pull the child aside to work on some specific skills that will help their performance. Now, at the core of Leonardo is an amazing team of creators who have spent decades creating engaging educational content for some of the best companies in the industry. We developed a whole new way of creating directed stories on the fly that, when mixed with our proprietary nonlinear curriculum And our AI-powered analysis and generation engines create an entirely new way of reading and learning that is as engaging as it is effective. Just think about it. Books that are actually writing and illustrating themselves for each child in real time based on their engagement, performance, and personal preferences. And this is what we at Leonardo Learning call hyper-personalization. And the next video, we're going to talk about some specialized learning scenarios and how Leonardo can help.